So now I'd like to show you through the syllabus. You'll find the syllabus along with all of the other materials for the course, of course, on Brightspace, and it's going to be in the introduction to the course folder, which is module 0. Just want to point out that my email is right here, easiest way to reach me. Although also if you call this number, you're going to get my voicemail. Now, in particular, I want to point out that you can very easily make an office hours appointment with me using this Calendly link that will get you into my schedule and allow you to put yourself on my schedule for a 15-minute meeting anytime you choose to do so. Just remember that you need to do it 24 hours in advance or more. And I will tell you that I love working with young people and I love participating in your development. And so I'm always happy to see you in office hours for whatever reason. If you want to talk about the course, difficulties that you're having in it, if you want to talk about your future career plans, if you just want to introduce yourself so we can get to know each other, all of those things are appropriate options for office hours. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Now, of course, this course does meet the core curriculum requirements for integrations, ethics, and justice, and that's most likely why you're taking it. Let me show you what's up with the courses. I'm sorry, with the texts for this course. So we have 5 texts here, and none of them are texts that you absolutely have to purchase. So this one you can't purchase. It's an open access text that is going to be on Brightspace. This one is on Brightspace, although you can also, if you like, you can order this text on Amazon. There are different versions of it, but you can, and the library has a full copy, but I have the parts that you need to read online. Now, this one is special because it is a library ebook. And so you're going to click on this link when we start reading this book. It's going to take you to the electronic copy. You're going to put that on my bookshelf. You won't be able to do that until you have Adobe Digital Editions installed on your computer or other device, and that's a free app. Then you'll be able to save it to my bookshelf, and you'll be able to take notes on it, highlight it, and so on and so forth. Okay. This one, again, a PDF on Brightspace. And finally, we have, all of you have access, free access to the New York Times thanks to ASLMU. And this is how you're going to access it. We're going to use it in a number of different ways in the class. And so you want to get your digital subscription set up as soon as possible. The only thing is you have to use your Lion email account. Otherwise, it's not going to recognize you and give you access to them. I've listed the student learning outcomes here, and those should all make sense to you. I will tell you that the easiest way to think about this is that all of the entire course builds toward your final paper, which is worth 20%. of your course grade, but the entire paper project is worth actually 50%, 45% for the papers and 5% more here for the peer critique. Everything else we do is building up to that paper assignment, which is going to you're going to demonstrate all of the abilities and skills that you learn in the course. So we're going to be essentially working on that every day. You also have some reflections and replies that you're going to put on a Brightspace discussion board. We'll have some group exercises in class. And I do my midterm and final exams in a special way. And you'll see down below how I do that. They count for a total of 25%. So you have a 10% midterm and you have a 15% cumulative final exam. Our schedule is here, and note that you're asked to watch certain videos before class. So I sent you an email this weekend asking you to watch some videos, including this one, and then you're going to have things to read before the class. And so for our class on Wednesday, right, so we meet on Tuesday for the first time. For our class on Wednesday, you do have a reading assignment to do, and you also have a reflection and reply to write, which I will be talking to you as I'll be giving you more information about that in a moment. The other thing to notice here, so you'll notice that we have a review and application day every couple of weeks. The other thing to notice here is the midterm is going to happen during my office hours. And there'll be plenty of time to schedule those sessions. But when you look down to the final exams, you're going to see that they all happen between 9 and 6 on Friday, the last day of classes. And that's because we need to get through them fairly quickly before the semester ends. Detailed assignments are on these following pages. Your reflections and replies are described here, and there'll be a separate prompt to tell you what question to answer. This is the prompt for the paper project. You'll notice those are color-coded from the schedule. They're also mind maps, and the mind maps serve as the basis for the oral, midterm, and final exams. And so you can see the descriptions of those here. And almost everything else is self-explanatory. I do need to talk to you for a moment about this attendance policy. So attendance at our live synchronous Zoom sessions is required. So you signed up for a class knowing that we had 3 hours each week for 6 weeks of Zoom sessions. You have to attend those. And if you miss a Zoom session, you have to schedule a separate appointment in office hours using that Calendly link at the top of the syllabus. You have to do that for every session you miss within 1 week of the absence. And of course, you won't be able to do that in the last week of classes because you won't have time to do it. If you miss more than 3 sessions during the term, you should expect to fail the course. So I just want you to notice that the academic dishonesty policy is the same as it would be for any other course. And likewise, the expectations for classroom behavior are the same as they would be for any other course, and that includes your behavior in group activities. That's it. That's what I wanted to show you about the syllabus. I'm going to encourage you to ask me questions about that, and I'll give you some time to do that during our live Zoom session on Tuesday.